Next up on Saturday, I went to the BFI, and BFI was great for accessibility. They have stairs, like kind of going up and down like the paths because that's how the road is, but they have lifts next to them. Only criticising to like some of the lifts. Some of them are the manual lifts where you have to press and hold the button down. If you're like me, you're very pain sensitive, and that continuously holding a button down is quite uncomfortable and painful considering how long you've got to hold it down for. But again, can't argue with that, to be honest. At least you got a lift. Sorry about that. Doing a bit of partridge. Could I have some water, please? But no, but going back to the BFI, the 3 events I saw on Saturday was for BBC Ghosts. And if you haven't seen BBC Ghosts, it aired last night. Depending when this gets edited and uploaded, I say last night, Monday the 15th. It's on every Monday the 15th, not every 15th. It's on every Monday, BBC One at 9:30. You need to see it. It's very good, very, very great comedy. If you're a big fan of the original, say the original quite broadly. If you're a fan of the original Horrible Histories cast, or like Yonderland or the film Bill and so on and so forth, you will absolutely love and adore Ghosts. It's written and created completely by the entire cast. They all do such a fantastic job of it. They all play like individual ghosts and haunters. Well, I think you get the general idea. It's about ghosts, it's about haunting, but it's very, very funny. People have compared it to the 2019 version of Rent-A-Ghost. I've never seen Rent-A-Ghost, but I'm sure I'll check it out if it's like that. So I'm pretty sure I'll check it out at some point. So if anyone's a fan of Rent-A-Ghost, maybe you would like Ghosts. But yeah, the actual event at BFI was fantastic. I've been to I've been to 6 BFI events now. In order of them, Nighty Night, then League of Gentlemen, then Ghosts and Years, then Number 9, and then Mark's Ghost Stories event. But yeah, so I've been to 6 BFI events now, and I think out of all of them, that was probably the best one. Of all that I've ever done. For atmosphere, for laughs, for the preview, the quality of all of it was brilliant. Even the Q&A was brilliant. This isn't about accessibility, this is just me being really nerdy and talking about how much I enjoyed it, The actual preview was fantastic. We saw it on Monday the 15th, depending when this gets uploaded. It's not going to be Monday anymore. Well, it's not going to be Tuesday anymore. Possibly. It's taken me this long to do these vlogs. God knows how long it's going to take to edit and upload. I'm so tired, as I've already mentioned. Actually, make that a drinking game. Every time I say I'm so tired, take a shot, then you'll be as tired as me. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So, Ghost was wonderful. The Q&A was great. The idiots, so to speak. They were so lovely with each other. We were sitting pretty much next to him, we were like the row behind him, like in the audience, but like on the other side of the auditorium. We were like so close. It was so nice to see like your childhood heroes like in real life. you know, in the flesh and blood. You know, I've been waiting 10 years to meet them, you know. It's just fantastic. They're all so lovely. They were exactly how I imagined them to be. They were exactly how I imagined them to be in real life, and they were so funny, and they were all so friendly with each other. They were making jokes about each other. They're making proper gay jokes about each other. I'm like, wow, that's gonna be me one day. Every time I go to a BFI event, I'm just like, it's gonna be me on that stage one day. It's gonna be me premiering like my stuff one day, hopefully. but yeah, like, it was just so immense. Like, the audience were great, you know. All the audience were about my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger. There was some little kids in the audience, which was quite surprising. Like, you shouldn't remember the original cast, but okay. It's like they shouldn't remember the original cast, but you've probably watched it on iPlayer or Netflix or Amazon Prime or YouTube or whatever you watch your stuff on now. I don't know. I'm too behind. I had Netflix and YouTube, but that's about it. Wow, I sound really old. At least I didn't say the YouTube. When people say the YouTube or the Google or the Facebook, they put a "the" in front of anything. I'm just like, but no, what? The only thing you should put "the" in front of is the internet. That is it. That's all you should be putting "the" in front of. Like, I mean, imagine if you went, oh yeah, let's go and get the show. Oh wait, I can't even do it with anything now. The cat. I'm like, that's besides the point. Going back to the topic of BFI on Saturday. Jesus, Bobby, Jesus. If you get that reference, I love you. I've really broken down on this. This is why chronically ill people shouldn't work. Well, don't work. This is why we don't work, because we can't. I can't even focus on talking. Like, how am I supposed to do anything in life? Like, what? But yeah, the next event was Years and Years, written by Russell T Davies, the wonderful Russell T Davies. If you don't know him, he wrote the first few series of New Who after its comeback, i.e., what was it, 2005 to 2010 or something like that. Yeah, it was like series 1 to series 4. It was series 4. Because that's when Donna left, so that was sad. So he was the showrunner for Doctor Who. He's absolutely amazing writer. He created, sorry, I'm just taking my socks off here, I'm getting rather warm. He wrote and created Queer as Folk, the drama series Cucumber, Banana and Tofu. I did manage to get a little bit of that. He's written a lot of TV. I can't even think of much at the moment, but you get the general. If you don't know who Russell T Davies is, just look him up. But yeah, the show Years and Years, it was really good. It comes out late spring. He didn't want to give away the opening date, and he wasn't allowed to, but he kind of did, but I'm not going to. It's late spring. Not allowed to give away the real date. But yeah, that's what I can give away. But yeah, he did give it away in a cough. It sounded like, I'm not going to say what it sounded like. You'll see it when it comes on air. But yeah, watch Years and Years. It'd be on one of the BBC channels. I'm guessing BBC One. Be on late, I'm guessing 9, 10 o'clock or so. You know what? I want to give it a prediction Tuesdays. I want to give it a prediction of Tuesdays, if not Thursdays. It's gonna be a Tuesday or Thursdays. I do reckon Tuesdays though. Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, I believe. That's my prediction. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But yeah, Years and Years is a really, really good drama that we should all be watching. Really, it's got a lot of my favourites in as well. It's got Russell Tovey, Rory Kinnear, Jessica Hines, a lot of really good actors in. It's really well done. A lot of very good representation. Very good representation of everyone in our lives now. We've got rep for people of colour, we've got a rep for refugees, we've got a rep for queer people, and the normalisation of queer people and relationships is absolutely fantastic. Obviously you've got rep for older people and young people and so on and so forth. It's absolutely fantastic. It's you know, it's something that we should all be watching. It's Russell T Davies's somewhat prediction of what the world's kind of gonna be in the next 2 years, 5, 10 years or so. And in all fairness, it really does. It's not really a prediction. It's more just showing ourselves what's happening now, and if we're not careful, this is gonna happen. You know, it focuses on not entirely focused, well, it's not based on, but you can see the mirrors between it all. You can see the mirror between Years and Years and what's going on with Brexit. You can see the mirror of what's going on with Trump and what's in the show, what Trump does in the show, all the problems that's going on with China and Asia and just everything out there. I.e. there's concentration camps out in China. That's not just in the show, but that is happening. There are concentration camps in China, and no one's talking about it. So I think Russell T Davies half highlights that too. It's really, really important that we all sit and watch Years and Years and study it and watch it over and over. And, you know, we need to sit and watch it and absorb it and learn from it. Because if you watch that and you think that's terrifying and intense, don't just sit on your asses and think, oh, life's not going to be like that, because it will be like that. And I'm pretty confident we are. You know, global warming is happening. Climate change is happening. Trump is essentially going to destroy the world at some point if he gets another term. Not that he isn't destroying the world now, because he fucking is. Brexit's destroying our country. Our country, if you don't know where I live or don't know what Brexit is, you know, UK, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, all of it. It's destroying us, it's destroying Europe. You know, even if we go ahead with Brexit, we're still going to be in the United Nations, so it doesn't really change fucking fuck all. But yeah, going back to the BFI. You know, as I was saying, Years and Years is so important. The Q&A was so good. So good. So funny. It was just so funny. Everyone there was exactly how I imagined them. They're all so lovely. There was someone advertised that Jessica Hines was going to be in the Q&A, but she weren't. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. I could just sit and watch Spaced over and over. Just watch Spaced over and over. It's okay. Again, if you're a big nerd, you will know what Space is. It's a very good sci-fi comedy, like made in the 90s and early noughties. And honestly, if you've not seen it, buy it on DVD, watch it. If you are an extra big nerd, you will spot some really good cameos, like from David Walliams, Mark Gatiss, Reece Shearsmith. Honestly, an incredible credit. I've just got to move my arm because I can feel myself getting burnt, and I don't burn well. I just go red raw like a lobster because I am as white as fuck, you know. I am the actual definition of a white person. Like, wow. I'm a mess. I'm an actual mess this morning. And honestly, when it comes to editing, I don't know how to edit. So everything I've recorded, you will see. And I think that's the best way to upload photos. Just make it as real as possible. Literally make it as real as possible. You can see me as a person and not just as like a vlogger or an Instagram or what have you. You know, I'm a real person. You can't edit real life. And that's the key here. You can't edit real life, so why edit my videos to fuck? So, you know, edit everything else, but not your life. But yeah, as I was saying, BFI was really good. It was really well conducted. The host was very, very lovely. She took everyone's questions. There's a lot of the audience were queer. And it was very, very lovely to see that. And they were quite openly queer. And some people actually thanked Russell for Queer as Folk, and someone thanked him for the actual queer representation he's put over the years in his work, which was so, so lovely to see and hear. And it also makes me feel rather sad that there aren't many writers who are willing to put in queer representation. And most chances, 9 out of 10 reasons why these writers put in queer rep is because they are queer themselves. Now, I'm sorry if you get upset by the word queer. I do apologise if that's something that triggers you. I should have put that, because I do use queer as a generalisation of the community instead of saying LGBT, because that's more of a mouthful for me. Well, okay, that kind of sounds horrid, but I will use LGBT if queer makes you feel uncomfortable. Sorry, I will apologise for that, because I do know that some people still get quite traumatic over that word. Feel quite traumatised over that word. I'm sorry. I do apologise if that just whole chunk / sentence just made you feel a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, I just for further reference and future viewing, I do use queer as a generalisation of the community, because it isn't just, because to me the community isn't just